স্যার, আপনার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না।
রশি, আমার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছো?
জি স্যার।
আজ শুনতে পাচ্ছো, রাইট?
ইয়েস স্যার।
তোমার জন্য আমি মরিচ গাছ চাচ্ছি, সাইকেলের জন্য রাখবো। এবার ওর দিকে আসো। আর আমারে না পাইলে আপনার কাছে তুলে দিন। মানুষ তোমার থেকে গেল।
Okay.
Accident, accident.
So these the all sides are equal, right? The length of the sides are equal. The angles are equal also at the same time. And if you draw their medians, so all the median will be equal also at the same time. And the medians are actually the height median also the same line. I mean, the medians and the altitude are actually same line. Okay. What about isosceles triangle? इन्होंने क्या करके ऑफिस का से जी इसके
ও মানুষের রেখেছে সন্ধ্যা করে গেছে চার্জ নেই চার্জ না এখন ফাঁকা আছে নিয়ে চলো ওইটাতে বস ওইটাতে বস আচ্ছা মেসেজ এসেছিল না লেভেলে যে রেকর্ড ম্যাচ দো আমরা সব লেভেল হ্যাঁ এই যে ইয়েস এই যে उसको आपने लोग लिख के देना और दोनों तुम्हारे इधर फाइनल তারপরে খাদি দিয়ে দিয়ে লুকাইতে হবে আপনি সমস্যা কেন নিতে পারবা মাসে মাসে তুমি ছোট করে বিকাশ করে ছোট ছোট মা বিকাশ করে কত কিছু না ওই শিশু করে
সো দোষী খেয়াল করি যে তোমার নিচের যে ট্রায়াঙ্গেল শুনতে পাচ্ছ
Yes, sir.
নিচের যে ট্রায়াঙ্গেল এ বি সি রাইট এখানে এবি আর এসি কি ইকুয়াল রাইট এবি এবং এসি হচ্ছে ইকুয়াল
Yes.
and the sides those are equal their opposite angle will be equal right I mean angles opposite to the equal sides are equal I mean since the sides are equal this opposite angle of AC is angle ABC and opposite angle of a side opposite angle of sides AB is angle ACB these two angles are equal right which angle and this angle are equal. So এখানে আমরা বলতে পারি এখানে লিখি আমরা লিখতে পারি AB equals AC আর এটার পাশে হচ্ছে অ্যাঙ্গেল ABC বলো সেকেন্ড বলো right and in this picture actually I have drawn again actually the same ABC triangle this one is E and this one is F so BE and BF are actually the medians right the medians and these two medians as medians actually intersect at the midpoint of the opposite sides so the once the sides are equal the medians drawn on those sides will also be equal so medians drawn on equal sides are equal so BE and CF will be equal as this right equal so this is actually BE and
BE and FC.
medians right and if you just draw the altitude let's take the altitude as I don't have enough space on this page this is the altitude and in order to help picture reading we must have to draw here 90 degree right this means this is the altitude so if I write on here P and Q I mean this point is Q and this point is P so the altitude are altitude drawn on the equal sides altitude drawn on the equal sides will also be equal BP is equal to CQ these are altitude বুঝতে পারছেন
Yes, sir.
and তুমি তোমার মতো করে ছবি এঁকে নাও I don't have any problem right here এটা যদি তুমি আমি আর কিছু ছবি আঁকি যেমন The sides are equal, so AB is equal to BC is equal to AC or CA. Angles are equal. We have drawn here all the angles 60 degrees. So I'm not going to give any geometric notation, as you don't know actually angle ABC is equal to angle BCA, angle CAB, right? Now three medians are equal. The medians are AD is equal to BE is equal to CF, and the three height or altitude are equal. Medians and height are same actually. In equilateral triangle, the line that is considered as median, that is this altitude at the same time. Mm. এই ছবিগুলো এবং টেক্সট সহ বুঝতে পারছি সব দোষী?
Yes, sir.
নোটস নিতে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে?
No, sir.
So they all are same, right? I mean, once equilateral, it is equilateral in all sense actually, not in only the sides actually. And if I say, I see all the medians are equal, all the angles are equal, all the sides are equal. The medians are also at the same time altitude, right? So we can actually draw like this. That if anybody draw like this, right? So sides are equal, right? So this proves that this is an equilateral triangle. This symbol, three single line, prove us that this is an equilateral triangle, and all these are medians, and at the same time they are altitudes. So median and altitudes are same in a equilateral triangle. In isosceles triangle, the third altitude is actually the median. The third altitude, that one is actually median. If I draw this one here, this third one is
Sir, I
actually,
had only one confusion. Sir,
sorry,
আপনি হচ্ছে কি মানে সেকেন্ড যে হচ্ছে ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটা এঁকেছেন আইসোসেলস, ওখানে রেড কালারের কেন মানে দুইবার মিডিয়ান আঁকা, মানে আপনি গ্রিন কালার দিয়ে এঁকেছিলেন?
এটা না এটা,
নো স্যার, এটা পরেরটা।
এই ডান পাশেরটা।
স্যার এটার হচ্ছে অ্যালটিটিউডটা বুঝেছি, কিন্তু এখানে আর কি রেড কালার দিয়ে মিডিয়ান দুইবার কেন করা, মানে একবার গ্রিন এন্ড দেন আরেকবার রেড কালার দিয়ে?
What's it? In this, okay, if I talk about equilateral, the medians and the altitude are same line. The same line is actually the median, and the same line is altitude. But in
Yes,
isosceles triangle, the medians and the altitude are not same line. বুঝতে পেরেছি?
স্যার।
Acha, okay. I'm going to give you the another picture. Then you will understand. Okay. Okay. Now have you done with these all? Should I go to scaling? Then I'll come back here actually again. Once I finish scaling, you'll get your answer actually properly. Have you done with all these things actually? Hello? Doshi? শেষ?
ইয়েস, ইয়েস স্যার।
আমি স্কেলিং এ যাই, হ্যাঁ। Okay. Once I go for the scaling, you will get your answer, I hope. Okay, আমি properties পরে লিখি. First of all, I want to draw the so this is in scaling, right? So if we try to draw a median, suppose from here, then this is the midpoint. Okay, this is the midpoint actually of the triangle of this side, right? Okay. But let's see, observe that the Microsoft PowerPoint is suggesting me the altitude point, this one, right? This one is the altitude point. Okay. There are two different line. Okay, let's mark it as green, and this one is so. So D is the midpoint of D is the midpoint of BC, and we do know actually the median is drawn from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite sides, right? So this is actually the AD is actually median. This one actually median, right? But the perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the opposite side, I mean at P,
The altitude, right?
that is the altitude, and that will be considered as the height of the triangle. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Altitude there is a difference in the concept, but in class 6 you can say okay, the same. Altitude and height of the and in scaling there are always there will be two different lines. Okay, in a scaling from each vertex you have to draw two different lines in order to get your medians and the altitude. But if it is a matter of equilateral, then if you want to get your median or altitude, you have to draw only one line, because the altitude itself will be become itself is actually the median, because it intersects as the
Yes.
midpoint of the opposite side. So
Yes, sir.
so in once you draw the medians and altitude in an equilateral triangle, you only have to draw three lines. But if you draw medians and altitude in an isosceles, you have to draw 5 lines, because the altitude and the medians drawn on the equal sides will be different. But the vertex
It's
from the
mandatory as a geometrical explanation to
right.
draw 5 lines. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get the point.
Sir, is it mandatory to draw 5 lines for the explanation?
90 degree.
No, sir, the 5 lines. I mean, can they just
Right.
draw the
You
same
have to
line?
draw 5 lines because
Yes, sir.
your medians and the altitude are not same line, right?
We have to
On the
differentiate
equal
them.
sides.
Yes, sir.
But if you draw the median from the vertex of the equal side, I mean, here we have the equal side AB and AC and the vertex A. If you draw the medians, and so this one is going to be your midpoint. At the same time, this will be the perpendicular. So you are drawing 5 lines where 5 lines in order to get all the medians and altitude. But if it is the matter of scaling, you have to draw 6 lines because all the sides are unequal and you have to draw 6 different lines. There is no alternative. Okay. So if I draw the altitude, I'm not suggested the altitude. I'm suggested here the suggesting point at here is actually the median for median. Let's see again. So it is suggesting me the midpoint here. But if I want to get the 90 degree, then I have to draw the lines approximately here, right? So from the vertex B, from the vertex B, so this is your altitude, but this is the median, right? This is the median. They are two different lines, right? And if we try it from the vertex C, we'll also get this is actually the altitude, but the AI is suggesting me actually the midpoint here. But it is not 90 degree, more than 90 degree. It, approximately the perpendicular will be at this point. Now you see that this is the perpendicular and this is the midpoint, right? Now you see that, okay, if I just bring this, hold on, okay, আমি একটু লাইন কপি করে বলে নিয়ে নিচ্ছি হ্যাঁ?
Sir, I had a question.
Now, so this is actually, we have all these 3 different medians, 3 different altitudes. Okay,
Yes, sir.
model.
Sir, if there is no length given, how are we supposed to find out the exact midpoint of B and C?
The midpoint of BC.
Yes, sir. If no
Then
length is
then you have to go for construction. You have to go for construction. You have the compass, right? You have the compass, right?
yes, sir.
So if you want to divide any line, let's see how to do that. Then you have to go for the construction. I'm showing you how to do that. Okay. You really want to find out the midpoint of any. Okay. Then you have to centering these. You have to draw an arc over here and an arc over here, right? And the same value, you have to draw another arc over here and an arc over here. Now, if you just connect these two lines, 2 point, you can find out the the midpoint of the line. Now, in the same process, you can do actually, you can find out the midpoint over here. Like this. That's how we do actually. That's how the engineers work. Like this. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
like this. So you can find out like this. You have to draw three different perpendicular bisector. So there is a construction like that that helps you to find out the perpendicular bisector of the line, right? You can find out the perpendicular bisector. Hmm. Okay. So that's 1 point. And if you want to find out the altitude, you also can do actually from here. If you just draw a
Perpendicular line.
arc, then you can find out the arc here. And you just draw this. You get the perpendicular the same thing. So we have different geometric methods to find out these all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's all about the triangles. So you have to take preparation all these topics we have finished by this time, right?
Sir, are you